welcome to the Buttered Home. Today we're going to be showing you how to use your Instant Pot for an easy application to boil potatoes. Now, I make a lot of soups and I make a lot of potato soup. One of the things that I hate the most is waiting on that pot of water to boil on the stovetop. Using the Instant Pot takes that out of the equation. You simply take about the amount of potatoes you need for whatever application you're using. Today I'm going to be making homemade mashed potatoes. So my cut is thin. It's about 4 to 5 medium size russet potatoes, what we call here in the South Irish potatoes. So we're going to put those in the Instant Pot, and I'm being far more careful than I normally am when I cook for my family. Just FYI. Want to get those in there, spread them out real good, and then I sprinkle them with a little coarse kosher salt, because potatoes are like pasta. The seasoning happens in the water. So now, as with all Instant Pot cooking applications, you want to use about a cup of water, at least a half a cup, depending on the amount of food that you're cooking. Because this is just a small amount of potatoes that I'm cooking, I use just over a cup, about a cup and a quarter. So make sure everything's spread out really easy. Turn it, seal the valve, and then I'm going to use the manual function. Yes, I use the manual function more than I use the presets because I know how I want my potatoes cooked. Potatoes being cooked for potato salad is much different than potatoes being cooked for soup or mashed potatoes. So I'm going to set that to manual, and I'm going to turn it down to about 7 minutes because I want these potatoes really pretty much to turn to mush. So now we're going to wait for it to come up to pressure and then cook down, and we'll be back and show you our beautiful potatoes that'll be ready for glorious homemade mashed potatoes. Okay, so our potatoes are done. So it's on the low setting, which would keep everything warm. I'm going to switch it to off, and my pan is still up. Because it's potatoes and there's a good bit of liquid in there, I am going to let it natural release for a few minutes. And then we'll go from there. Okay, so we've let our potatoes natural pressure release for the most part. I'm going to release the valve anyway, just to release any pressure that's in there. Luckily, where there was not. I did not want to release the pressure manually today because sometimes potatoes, they're starchy and they can spew everywhere and make a mess, and that's not pretty. So I'm going to open them up. And this is very hot, so you want to try to shake off as much as you can. One of the great features of the Instant Pot is you have these handy dandy handles that you can slide your lid in and keep them there. You'll find that I use handy dandy a lot because both of my girls grew up watching Blue's Clues, and we always had a handy dandy notebook. So now you'll see, the camera will move in a little closer, that we have these really, really nice potatoes that are going to mash really easy in just a few minutes. So I'm going to strain those and mash them up and feed my family.